Hey guys, Kyriel's Exit here, and today I'm showing you my progress from my 30-day art challenge. I was inspired by Pewdiepie's recent art journey to do one of my own, and you're gonna be surprised by the results, I hope. Well, on day one I did a drawing of a swan on a simple background that I remember from my vacation. And after that I started working on my values with some landscape tutorials. Some of these were drawn from memory, others were drawn with references. Some of them were drawn completely without, like this mountain in the middle that's kind of purplish at dawn. I was kind of proud of that one. I was not very proud of the sunset at the beach. I want to reverse it so the sun is at the beach instead of in the water, so you're looking at it from the water, but it didn't turn out very well. And after that I drew some anime eyes, and one of them is copied, some of them are not again. And after that I started taking free commissions from people on DeviantArt. That was only temporary though. Now my commissions cost like 5 to 15 euros depending on what you want to have drawn. But back then I did some anime girls. I did anything that people asked me, mostly OC art. There was some illustrations that I was quite proud of. For example, this elf was pretty cool, the cat girl, and the one with the lanterns in the background were ones I really liked. I also worked my fundamentals with anatomy, which is something I really should have done earlier because I'm really reliant on these models. I got the free trial of Clip Studio Paint. I'm not gonna pay for it, I don't have the money, but I really like the 3D models and I'm gonna use it as long as I can to make as much references as I can. And I was really impressed by Clip Studio Paint. Like, if I had the money for it, I would buy it. Because there's Liquify, there's Mesh Transform, there's these 3D models, there's auto shading. There's so many cool things in that program. It's maybe better than Photoshop because you can get it for 50 bucks. This is not sponsored, by the way. But yeah, I really liked it. Normally I use Krita, I draw with a mouse, so this is like the absolute basic set that anyone can get. It doesn't cost anything, no crazy supplies needed, so if you want to draw, pick up the program, you can draw. Anyone watching this is qualified to draw. You're all gonna be good artists if you put in effort, so don't be discouraged by people who have more experience or more talent. I think everyone can be an artist. Having said that, I do mess up some of my art still, but I'm happy that I can now draw without a reference. This portrait time-lapse, for example, was drawn without a reference, so it has some shape problems, but I think it's a lot better than what I would have drawn 6 months or a couple years way back. And I was relatively happy with my progress. Maybe you can't see much of it because it was relatively short and I already had drawing experience, so it's not like a start from scratch. But I'm pretty satisfied with all the things I've learned along the way. Bye!